I lost.
Oh my God.
So here's the deal. Mendeecees and Kirk Frost have always had a good relationship, but something has changed, and now it's all-out conflict. This began when Mendeecees caught wind of some suspicious dealings involving Kendra Robinson. Let's just say he wasn't going to let it slide. Rumor has it, Kirk might have been involved in putting Kendra in a mess that could potentially ruin her marriage to young Jaw. And when Mendeecees confronted Kirk about it, it was intense. Kirk was stumbling over his words, looking guilty as ever, trying to talk his way out of it. But Mendeecees wasn't buying any of it.
Children to be walking around here with a sibling.
That's not their sibling.
Thinking it's their cousin.
It is. That's what we're gonna tell them. What are you talking about?
You sound dumb.
We all know Kirk Frost's reputation. The guy is always caught up in some kind of drama. Whether it's cheating, scandals, secret kids, or shady business deals, Kirk always manages to find himself in the middle of it. And this time, it's messier than ever. This isn't just about Kirk's usual sneaky behavior. It involves a woman with real power. We're talking about Kendra Robinson, a successful attorney who's built a strong name for herself in the legal field. She's not just another side chick tangled up in some scandal. She's a woman with influence, connections, and a solid career at risk. But now, her name is getting dragged into some seriously questionable actions. So what really happened between Kirk and Kendra? The rumors are flying, and they're saying this was way more than just business discussions. Sure, Kirk and Rashida have had their problems, but this situation with Kendra? It might be the one that crosses the line. Kirk and Kendra were allegedly working together on some legal matters. Sounds normal, right? Except it turns out their meetings were a little too secretive, a little too frequent, and a little too suspicious. Word has it that Kirk was trying to shift some things around in his business, and he needed Kendra's legal skills to help make it happen. This could have all been fine if it was just about contracts and paperwork, but the rumors swirling around Atlanta suggest that Kirk was using these meetings to get too close to Kendra. And young Jaw wasn't having it. Let's face it, this wouldn't be the first time Kirk blurred the line between business and personal. When Jaw caught wind of how much time his wife was spending with Kirk, he started asking questions. Kendra, being the professional that she is, denied any funny business. But Mendeecees? He wasn't convinced. What most people don't know is that Kendra wasn't just handling legal affairs for Kirk, she was also working with Mendeecees. At first, it wasn't a big deal. She's a lawyer, and that's what she does. But when Mendeecees found out she was doing similar legal work for Kirk, that's when things started to go south. Mendeecees felt betrayed because, in his eyes, he had Kendra in his corner, helping him with personal legal matters. But now he's hearing that she's been involved with Kirk too. That's a huge problem. Allegedly, Mendeecees and Kirk had a private meeting to sort things out, but let's just say it didn't end on friendly terms. Kirk tried to play it off, like it was all strictly business, but Mendeecees wasn't buying it. The reason? There was proof. Someone, somewhere had evidence of these secret meetings between Kirk and Kendra, and whatever was in those emails or phone calls had Mendeecees fired up. And that's when everything shifted.
So the truth is that you have been trying to smash. I have the proof.
She says she got the proof.
In the world of love and hip-hop, secrets don't stay buried for long. Just when Kirk thought he was getting away with whatever was happening between him and Kendra, someone dropped a bomb that could destroy marriages and friendships in an instant. A leaked voicemail surfaced, and let's just say Kirk was talking way too recklessly with Kendra. This wasn't just casual business talk. The tone, the words, the way Kirk was speaking, it clearly hinted at something more than a professional relationship. And here's the twist. It wasn't Kendra or Jock who exposed it. Want to guess who allegedly leaked it? Yep, it was none other than Rashida, who has stood by Kirk through every scandal, every rumor, and every lie. After years of defending him, it seems like she finally reached her breaking point. But instead of confronting him directly, she went straight to the one person she knew wouldn't let this slide, Mendeecees. Rashida is no fool. She knows Kirk too well. If she had gone to him first, he would have probably talked his way out of it. But by going straight to Mendeecees, she set the stage for a confrontation. When Mendeecees got his hands on that voicemail, things took a serious turn. This wasn't some late-night text or a heated phone call. Mendeecees didn't send a warning or ask someone to pass along a message. Nah, he showed up in person. And where did he go? straight to Kirk's lounge. We all know Kirk owns Frost Bistro, and that's his usual hangout, where he thinks he's untouchable. But that day, Mendeecees wasn't about to let him feel safe. Witnesses say Mendeecees entered with one goal in mind, to confront Kirk right there in front of everyone. And Kirk? Well, he was sweating, stammering, looking around, trying to act clueless, like he had no idea what was going on. Ever seen someone get caught red-handed and try to act innocent? That was Kirk. But Mendeecees wasn't playing around. The moment he walked in, he came straight for Kirk. No long speeches. He got straight to the point. "What's up with this voicemail, Kirk?" Kirk? Of course, he tried to play it off, claiming it was taken out of context and that he and Kendra were just handling legal business. But Mendeecees wasn't buying any of it. Let's be real. There's business talk, and then there's whatever Kirk was involved in. Security started moving in, but Mendeecees made one thing clear. If Kirk was doing anything more than business with Kendra, there was going to be serious trouble. And just like that, things went from messy to downright explosive.
What you mean? What's up?
What do you mean? What I mean? How the you get around Mama D? What the y'all mean
That's
that?
none of your business.
You know her reputation with young
I
women.
don't know
She was
and I
known to
don't
be a madam,
care.
okay? So
I don't know.
I'm just
I
asking,
don't
what's the
care.
relationship?
This is where things go from just messy to downright dangerous. After Mendeecees confronted Kirk and made it clear he wasn't playing around, you'd think Kirk would back off, right? Maybe lay low, keep things cool for a while? Nope. Instead, Kirk still had the audacity to meet up with Kendra again, and this wasn't just a quick let's clear the air kind of meeting. Kirk was still acting reckless, like no one was keeping tabs on him. And who found out? Young Jock. But here's the twist. Jock didn't hear about it from Kirk. He heard it straight from Mendeecees. Because let's be real, Mendeecees is all about respect. And when he saw that Kirk was still meeting with Kendra after everything that had gone down, he made sure to put Jock in the loop. When Jock found out, he completely lost it. Jock might play the fool sometimes, but when it comes to his wife, that's a whole different ballgame. He already knew Kendra was involved in some shady dealings, but now that Kirk was still sneaking around with her, that looked like something way deeper, and for Jock, that was a serious issue. Imagine this. Kirk is sitting there thinking the storm has passed, maybe believing that Mendeecees had already done the worst of it, so now he can just move however he wants. But then, out of nowhere, in walks young Jock, ready for war. Now, Jock's usually chill, right? Laid back, cracking jokes, always easygoing. But not this time. This time, he's on a whole different level. He walked right up to Kirk, got right in his face, and said, "So you're just out here meeting with my wife behind my back now?" Kirk, of course, tried to play it off. He pulled out his phone saying, "It's not like that," before trying to explain himself. But Jock wasn't having it. He just hit play on his phone, and what do you know? It was that voicemail. The same one Rashida had, the one that sent Mendeecees into a frenzy, the one where Kirk was talking reckless to Kendra. And when that voicemail played, Kirk's face showed every bit of guilt.
The deal on the text messages. Is that what we got going on? Because the fact that I'm even sitting here, even listening to this is beneath me. And I'm sick and tired of this. Straight up. What is up?
Now, let's take a moment to talk about Rashida. This is the woman who has stood by Kirk through everything. Cheating scandals, secret babies, shady business deals, you name it. She's been there. But on this particular night, she walked straight into a whole new level of drama. Picture this. Jock just played that voicemail. Kirk is standing there looking guilty, and the entire lounge is waiting to see what happens next. And then Rashida walks in. The second she saw the tension in the room, she knew something wasn't right. Let's be honest, Rashida is no dummy. She's been with Kirk long enough to recognize his guilty face when she sees it. She looked at Kirk, then glanced over at Jock, and she quickly pieced everything together. We may not know exactly what was said in that moment, but sources say Rashida didn't even raise her voice. She just gave Kirk that look, the one that says, "Will I talk about this later?" And let me tell you, that's probably even scarier than if she had yelled. If Rashida is finally done playing the supportive wife, then things are about to get really ugly for Kirk. One person reacted to the situation saying, "Rashida's been fooling herself for years. There's no way she just now sees Kirk for who he really is. Another commenter added, Mendeecees is standing up for Jock more than Jock is for himself. This is crazy. So now the big question is, what's next? Is Rashida finally done with Kirk after all these years of sticking by him? Is Kendra's career at risk because of everything that's gone down? And what about Mendeecees? Did he really just let Kirk off with a warning, or is there more to come? Because let's not forget, Mendeecees doesn't play around. He already confronted Kirk once, and now that Jock and Rashida are involved, Kirk might be in deeper trouble than he even realizes. So, what do y'all think? Was Kirk really just handling business, or is this just another typical Frost scandal? Did Kendra make the biggest mistake of her career? And most importantly, who do y'all think leaked that voicemail? Someone definitely had an agenda. Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know you've all got some opinions on this one. So now the big question is, what's next? Is Rashida finally done with Kirk after all these years of sticking by him? Is Kendra's career at risk because of everything that's gone down? And what about Mendeecees? Did he really just let Kirk off with a warning, or is there more to come? Because let's not forget, Mendeecees doesn't play around. He already confronted Kirk once, and now that Jock and Rashida are involved, Kirk might be in deeper trouble than he even realizes. So, what do y'all think? Was Kirk really just handling business, or is this just another typical Frost scandal? Did Kendra make the biggest mistake of her career? And most importantly, who do y'all think leaked that voicemail? Someone definitely had an agenda. Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know you've all got some opinions on this one.